Well, there's a vaccine in the works to cure breast cancer before it even starts.
The company that's developing it is called Anixa Biosciences. Joining us now is the CEO, Amit Kumar. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
So tell us about this vaccine and how it works.
Yeah, this is a new vaccine technology that actually has been in development for over 2 decades at our partner institution, the Cleveland Clinic. And in 2018, we partnered with the Cleveland Clinic to bring this vaccine into clinical testing, meaning human testing, and then eventually to commercialize it. It's at the early stages right now of clinical testing. We've tested it on 25 women so far, and the data is looking incredibly promising. And the way this vaccine works is it's a new molecular mechanism that has never been tried for cancer vaccines in the past. It's an approach that makes the human body view cancer cells almost like an infectious agent, just like we have vaccines against infectious diseases. And if you'll indulge me for a second, I'll tell you exactly how it works. There's a protein that's been identified. It's a lactation protein that is only produced in the breasts of women and nowhere else during lactation. When a woman gives birth to a child, this protein is produced, enabling her to produce milk to feed the child. But that protein disappears after she stops breastfeeding until she has another child and another child. Eventually, it disappears completely. And however, it reappears when breast cancer cells arise. And so the idea here is that we would vaccinate women after they're no longer going to have children and train their immune systems to destroy any cells making the protein. And when breast cancer cells arise, at the earliest stage, 2 cells, 4 cells, 8 cells stage, the immune system is ready and able to destroy those cancer cells as they arise. So the intent here is to prevent breast cancer. We talk about the cure for breast cancer all the time, but what's even better than curing it is to prevent it altogether.
And you've worked with the White House. Your research is funded by the Department of Defense?
That's correct. We are this research, the phase 1 study, is completely funded by the U.S. Department of Defense, which has some money allocated to it every year to fund potentially revolutionary types of research technology, and this is something that fits that bill.
In the last few seconds we have of this segment, can you just let us know what's next for your research?
Well, we are going into a larger trial beginning next year, which will include a larger number of women at multiple sites. Today, we're only doing this trial at the Cleveland Clinic, but we will expand the trial sites to multiple areas in the country and utilize this technology to evaluate it on a larger number of women.
And very quickly, you have had success for some of these women.
That's correct. We've seen a really good immune responses, meaning their immune systems are reacting to the vaccine and are being trained potentially to destroy cancer cells. We'll not be able to tell how efficacious it is until we actually do a controlled study, which is the next study, where we'll have a control group that doesn't get the vaccine and a group that does get the vaccine, and we'll evaluate the ratio of cancer prevention in the 2 groups.
Well, Doctor, incredible work you're doing and incredible advancements that you are making. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Absolutely, and thank you very much for having us.